You're looking live in open field as the game was rescheduled to this place because many problems with the description of game stuff. But we're not going to talk about that. Number 2, USC taking on the number 1 Texas Longhorns as they were supposed to be the home team, but again they got relocated. Cody trying to get revenge on his team, well, USC, which was Florida last year in UCFL, who went on to win the national championship and beat Texas A&M, which Cody on the semifinal. Let's see if Cody can get revenge on this team. Now, USC, which was previously Florida, trying to prove who's top dog in this matchup. So we are ready for this one, as this was named Game of the Week. So let's do this. I'm your commentator, VJ, on VRSN. And I'm excited for this one. And it's underway here. Well, maybe not, because the ball was just clean. Let me move the countdown for y'all. Well, let me make sure to hang on. All right, we should be good. But hello, I'm your commentator VJ on VRSN, VJ's Roblox Sports Network, and I'm bringing you to the game of the week in UCFL. This is week 2. So whoever wins this game will determine who's going to keep the number 1 spot going into week 3, as the rankings were released just yesterday, as it's all going to be going out of the end zone for a touchback, in which USC will start the ball at the 20-yard line. So if you look on the scoreboard, obviously we're in open field, so you may be confused on which team's who. So orange, which is the home team, will be Texas, and away, which is going to be USC. So please keep notice of that. Again, a strange location. Problems with the scripts going into this game. If you guys don't know what that is, it's basically what runs these leagues when it comes to gameplay. 1st and 10 for USC, as Gio's going to try and get it up here. That's okay. As one of their players jump off sides. In which it's going to be a flag for a delay of game. No one called timeout before the snap, and one of the players went offside. So that's going to be that's going to bring them back all the way to the 20-yard line. Excuse me. They were supposed to start at 25, so I apologize for that one. So that is not how USC would like to start their game. But it's just 1st and 15. I mean, considering what the receiver core they have, they can get a lot of stuff going on this offense. So whistle's going to be blown here. We're just going to wait for the snap. As again, it's a 1st and 15. As the ball's going to be snapped, dropping back is Gio as he scans the field. Now rolls right. Has no amounts of pressure as he's now dropping back in the pocket. Steps up, throwing it towards the right side. Has a receiver's going to be caught right between 2 defenders, in which he's going to get them down inside Texas territory all the way to the 46-yard line. So that is how you want to start off this game. Just between the hashes, gets USC down the field. That's Pioneer making a catch. So that is how you want to start this game off. I guess this Texas defense, who had no trouble against TCU, although I would say they had some offensive problems, but after like one drive, they were sharp. So it's going to be a 1st and 10 for USC. Dropping back is Gio as he rolls right, throwing it towards the right sideline. It's going to be caught. That is Hollywood trying to truck people. He's up and free. He's to the 15. As he's going to be taken down at the 14, in which he's going to get inside the 15, in which is going to be a 1st and 10. That was I apologize for that. So no problems for USC coming into this game. Looks like the stream is actually doing somewhat good. Well, kind of. Oh, okay. Excuse me for this. Ball is snapped. I apologize for not giving you guys the ball. That's the ball towards the left side. Incomplete. Looks like Gio just did not connect his receiver there. Just missing him. I think he was supposed to come back, in which he didn't end up coming back. So it's going to be a 2nd and 10 as the ball was incomplete. As we now wait for the snap here. Which it is going to be snapped. It's going to be handed off to the running back. AJ Moscott is going to pick up a nice little carry. There's a flag on the play. Let's see what the call is going to be. Yeah, which the refs call a false start. So that'll bring it back all the way to the 19-yard line. So USC is going to have a 2nd and 15. Stream is actually doing good. Oh, you gotta love it, man. It's actually doing good. Ball's gonna be stabbed. Gio rolling right side. He scans the field, receiving no amounts of pressure. O-line doing the work in the trenches as he now drops back. Now starts to receive pressure as the play went on for long as he throws it out. So play went on for a long time. So O-line could not hold out on that one, which they're gonna have a 3rd and 15. Texas defense not doing so well as they let up many plays up the sideline and towards that right side. As I mean, it's amazing ball placement from Gio compared to the Baylor game. He's looking sharp right now in his opening statement. As there is going to be a flag on the play, which is dead. So it's going to be a false start on USC as one of the players crossed the markers. Yeah, so it's like. I'm not gonna lie, I did not see anything on that one. Let me see if my replay thing will work. It doesn't work. So it's going to be a 3rd and 20 now for USC. So many flags bringing them back on this drive. There were 2 to start, actually only 1 to start their game, in which inside the red zone they're now receiving trouble as Gio's going to snap it rolling left inside the pocket. He steps up, doesn't choose to run as it's a 3rd and 20. He's going to keep dropping back as his O-line still giving protection. He steps up, now drops back again. Still rolling right. Pressure. Doesn't receive it. O-line still picking up their blocks. Gio stepping up, throwing it towards the right side. So 1v1. It's going to be caught, but out of bounds. As the running back, AJ Moscott, catching it, but just not getting his feet at bounds. That will be a 4th and 20. So missed opportunity there for USC. Ball's going to be clean. Let me fix my ball can here. So whistle's going to be blown. I mean, seriously, a missed opportunity. Gio couldn't find anyone. I mean, great red zone defense by Texas on that play. Gio could not find any receivers wide open, so strapping up as the Texas DBs as they're going to go for it, not kicking a field goal here as Gio rolls left in the pocket. As he steps up, throwing it towards the left side, it's going to be caught. He's going to maybe get the first down and more as he gets his way into the end zone. USD strikes quickly as they draw first play. I mean, smart throw there. May have been a check down, but he had some space in which the receiver made a great play there. Looks like USC is going to go for 2. So Texas holding USC on a couple of plays, but not enough. As Gio finds a way to punch his team into the end zone. So they're not just going to take 1 point. They're actually going to try taking 2. As Gio drops back, rolls left off of the snap. Still scans the field. He's going to throw it towards the left side. Right to the Texas DB, and it's intercepted. Knocked down as he trucks him in. Still on his feet. It's going to be taken down. So they do not get the 2-pointer. So they stays a 6-point lead as Texas will receive the ball. They will get a shot to tie it. Looks like Cody's defense still cannot figure out how to take care of Hollywood's. High-powered offense. With 3 minutes and 28 seconds in the quarter, let's see what Texas has to offer. As the whistle's blown and it's going to be kicked off, and which is going to go, maybe not go out of the end zone. Lee Buns is going to take it out of the end zone. As he now gets to the 20, which is going to be taken down right at the 20. They spotted at the 20. So they did not give it the yards. Or maybe they don't. They spotted at the 22. So let's see what Texas offense here. Can they respond? Now USC, they're known for having a good defense against Cody. As there's a flag on the field. It's going to be called a dead play, so that'll move Texas back. May have been a at least wait for the snap. Refs calling it too many men when the ball was even snapped. So I guess they're going to be flagged back all the way to the. It's going to be called a free play. May have been an offsides as Cody drops back. He scans the field, rolls right into his own end zone, throwing it deep towards the middle to Chuck. And it's going to be picked off, but that will go back, in which it will move Texas up to the 20, which will give them a 1st and 10. Let me try and stop chatting for y'all. I apologize. So, Texas not being hurt by their too many men flag. So, Cody drops back in the pocket, receives a lot of pressure, throwing it towards the right side. It's going to be caught by Turk the Robot as he makes a move. Getting to the 35-yard line. It's going to be taken down. So, Texas gets a 1st down, in which they had a Turk just came back, was wide open towards that sideline. The short did not pick him up, in which opens up that gain, which gives USC a 1st and 10. So you wait for the ball to be snapped here as it's down less than 15 on the play clock as well. It's going to be snapped. Cody is going to drop back, rolling right, throws it towards the right side. Risky throw there as it looks like he did not connect with the receiver. Miscommunication there. Cody may have wanted a slant as receiver as he cut back at the last second, which brings him a 2nd and 10. Now under 3 minutes here in the quarter. Slow drive for Texas. Definitely the opposite from USC's first drive. As the ball's going to be snapped. Rolling right is Cody as he scans the field. O-line not doing much as he receives pressure. Throwing it towards the middle. It's going to be caught. DB just not diving for the catch. It's Tylen making a move. So he trucks him in. Gets to the 40. He has a convoy. Gets inside the convoy, in which he's going to get a couple of yards getting into USC territory all the way down to the 36. Excuse me, not the 36. The 35-yard line as it's in between the hashes. So technically that's the 35 still. which gives them a 1st and 10. So Texas finally getting a big play there, as it looks like. I mean, that was a risky throw against this receiver. Luckily, coming over the catch as the ball's going to be snapped. Cody dropping back, throwing it towards the right sideline. Once again, it's Turk again as he trucks a man. Still makes a move, trying to hurdle him when she gets down all the way to the 22-yard line. That technically the 22. As again, in between the hashes, gives him another 1st and 10. Texas threatening. You wait for the snap here. Cody doing a great job leading his team down the field. Ball's going to be snapped there. No run game so far as he's going to throw it towards the middle. It's going to be picked off. Diving catches the RPH, a mascot. It was USC. He's going to get the ball back. And it's a late flag. It's going to be called a DPI. So that's going to move Texas up all the way to 21. So they get a break there as Cody kind of threw it off his receiver. I mean, service receiver could have adjusted to that, but you cannot risk those. May have just should have thrown it towards that little corner right there. I mean, but hey, that's still a great pick. Good ball skills by his DB as the ball's going to be snapped. Diaz finally to the running back. Kuga as he gets knocked down, hit hard at about the 19, which is going to give him a 2nd and 2. Picks up a nice carry of 3 on that gain or on that run. So whistle's going to be blown here. Ball is going to be snapped. Cody rolling right over the snap. Now dropping back as he receives pressure. Throwing it towards the right sideline once again. Guess who it is? It's Turk trucking him in, walking his way into the end zone. Texas answers as they're going to try and most likely go for 1 here. So Cody leading his team down the field. Started off slow, but many flags. I mean, he did throw a couple of picks, but many flags got him some luck, which they score, trying to take the lead here with this extra point. Can they make it? As Cody's to hold. Still waiting for the snap as ball's going to be stepped to the holder. Holder still not getting off to the kicker. It's kicked low. PBU'd. Still a tie game. Why hasn't Suki fixed the spin move? Who knows? So Texas not missing their opportunity to take the lead. As right now, it looks like they have about 9 men on the field instead of 10, which it is a 10v10 in this league. So let me should get my free cam. So both teams not looking too bad on offense. As the ball is going to be kicked off. Which is going to be kicked off short. It's I Love Ops taking it out as he gets towards the sideline. It's going to be taken down about short of the 425. Depends where they're going to spot it. They do say it's a DJ, which means double jump. So it's going to give USC an extra 5. Which is going to set them up for 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Or maybe not. 35. As whistle's going to be blown here. As ball's going to be snapped. Dropping back is Gio. Gio trying to answer as he throws it deep towards the right side. It's going to be thrown short, but intercepted by Turk the Robot. He has done big in this game as he's going to up himself down the sideline. He's going to be taken down inside USC territory all the way to the 46-yard line. You just cannot underthrow that. Gio not putting enough power into that ball. Again, it was underthrown and intercepted. Turk, I mean, he's been an impact for Texas, getting them all the way down the field, and also he has a touchdown and an interception. So if anything, this game would end right now, he'd be MVP as whistle going to be blown. 1st and 10 for Texas. Talk about Turk doing everything. As ball's going to be Diaz, who the right back Kuga, as he's going to pick up a short little carry of 2, and that'll be a 2nd and 8. As the whistle's going to be blown quickly. Ball's going to be snapped. Cody dropping back, rolling left. As he scans the field, has a receiver in between those 2 defenders as he just throws it, dart right in between them, gets them all the way inside the 30. As he gets to the 35, Cody, talk about answering as he thrown a couple of bad throws this last drive. Doing the opposite here as he moves his team down the field. 1st and 10. As it's now under 10 here on the play clock. They got to get the snap off. They do get the snap off. As it's going to be around to Kuga as he gets stopped. Right off the snap is the D-line getting right to him. They right it, sniffed it out, which is going to be a loss of 2. It's going to be short of the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a 2nd and 12 now for Texas. Looks like the linebacker. Hey, blitz here. They don't choose to. Under 5 here on the play clock. And it looks like Texas is going to call a timeout. So while we're at it here, I'd love to show you guys the rankings. Well, I could just tell you guys. Just give me a second. So, as said early in the game, number 1 is Texas. And number 2 is USC, who are playing in the game right now. That's why they game of the week. I mean, you have number 1 and number 2 going at it. Number 3 is Tulane Green Waves after they beat Houston, which they FFW'd early after winning their week 1 game yesterday. Ole Miss being number 4 as they went on to beat Louisville in a thriller. And under Ole Miss, which is Louisville, and all the teams who lost, as after Louisville is Houston, is Baylor, and the last team being TCU. So, Texas timeout ends, in which the center tries to get set. As it's now under 10 on the play clock once again. As the ball's going to be snapped, dropping back is Cody as he rolls right. He scans the field, has a receiver deep. He's going to see him. He tests him, throwing it towards the left side. Overshotting him. As he had a little touch. CB just not being able to pick him up, or should I say the safety had a nice little burn there. Cody just could not put it in the bucket. As it's now going to give Texas a 3rd and 12. Another missed opportunity. Let's get on the field. USC getting a break on there. As Cody's going to roll right. Not receiving much pressure as one of the USC players are AFK. He might keep it. Let's decide to. He's hesitating as he's still debating to decide to. He throws it towards the middle. It's going to be a complete. Looks like what if his receivers were wide open, in which they came back. Might have came back. I have no idea. So that's going to give Texas a 4th and 12. As if I were them, I'd just kick a field goal. But they're just going to risk it here. 4th and long. As that was the end of the first quarter, in which we're now in the second. As the ball is going to be snatched. Cody rolls right. Now receiving pressure as Gio gets to him. Doesn't seem to get him. As he throws it towards the right side. Once again, tries to look for Turk. It's going to be PBU'd. Incomplete. That's going to be a turnover on downs as USC is going to get the ball right back. So both teams causing turnovers. Texas getting down the field but coming up short. Or shall I not even say short? Because, I mean, why would you even try and go for 4th and long there? As the ball's going to be snapped as Gio rolls right. As he scans the field. Now rolling left. Throwing it deep towards the middle. Oh, just absolutely overshotting his receiver. I mean, he was cooking. Just, you cannot do that. As the ball is going to be snapped. Gio's going to roll right. Actually, let me just keep my ball cam in. One here. As he steps up in the pocket. Now drops back. May have decided to run. Doesn't tuck it. Don't get towards the right sideline. Incomplete. His receiver jumping over the pass. That's going to give him a 3rd and 10. As he let a wide open receiver up the sidelines. I mean, that was wide open. That was a great throw. Gio just playmaking here in this game. As you wait for the snap, they try and jump him off sides, in which it doesn't work. As the ball is going to be snapped. Rolling right as Gio. O-line doing all the work. Sour sees pressure. Is going to be taken down. Inside the 20. Or should I say it's taken down at the 29. Which is going to bring him all the way back. That'll be a 4th and 18. That is not reach. I mean, that's a clear sack by Cody. Looks like I jinxed it. So as is official timeout, we're going to go to break here. So stay on VRSN as, like I said, we're going to go to break. And we're back. Short break there. It looks like as soon as I went to break, they immediately ended the official timeout. So it's going to be called clean here as Cody's going to throw it towards the middle. Comeback is AJ DeBosco out there running back as he makes a move, gets to the 40, take it down inside the 40, all the way to the 39-yard line. That's going to set him up for a 1st and 10 as they go for it on 4th and 18. Risky, but hey, it worked. So what's going to be blown here? As the ball's going to be Diaz, the running back, hijacked. So maybe AJ isn't the running back no more, as he's going to be stuffed, not picking up much on the carry. As he only gets 1 yard. This brings them to a 2nd and 9. It's going to be blown here as Gio dropping back, rolling right. Having no pressure so far. He scans the field. Seems like he's looking for a receiver. Tries to throw it between. It's going to be caught! Just getting the catch! It's too active, Martin! He's going to walk his way into the end zone. One of his receivers missed, but just behind him is his receiver, in which that was great awareness. I gotta stop yelling. My voice is not. Yeah, my voice is not ready for commentating. I'll just commentate. I'm gonna try not to yell. So if I'm having like less enthusiasm right now, it's not. Trust me, I'm enjoying this game. Definitely not like the NCFL game that I fell asleep on my Twitch. Speaking of Twitch, go follow VR Center. Just subscribe to VR Center on YouTube. Catching more broadcasts with many leagues. We got NSFL. He's gonna be throwing it towards the right side as Gio, in which they're gonna get the 2 point, which puts them up by excuse me 8, in which Texas is gonna receive the ball trying to answer. So I mean, lucky there is USC, as Texas having a player on USC side, as the ball is going to be kicked off, in which Texas will not receive it, as the ball will be going at the end zone, which is going to give a touchback. So that'll set them up at the 25-yard line. So two teams in this game, I mean, about like the equal amount of drives for these teams. And talk about quarterbacks throwing picks and then just coming back next possession, throwing dots, as what's going to be blown here, as there's a flag on the field, which is going to be called a dead play. Oh, well, never mind. It's not a flag. So if it was a flag, it would have been called on the scoreboard. So it's going to be a 1st and 10 for USC at the 25. As the ball is going to be snapped, Cody rolls right. He scans the field as he now drops back. Scanning the field, now receiving pressure, throwing it towards the right side. It's going to be caught. Great ball placement, but great ball skills. It's the DB knocking the ball out of his hands. That's now going to bring up a 2nd and 10. Great play there by the DB, not giving up and just finding a way to PBU it. There's a flag on the play before the snap. What was it going to be called on? I'm going to wait to see what the foul is. Okay, there it's a glitch as he throws it towards the right side. It is going to be a dead play. It is picked off. It's going to be called too many men, so sure, they did pick it off, but it's a dead play, which that's why the intercept. That's why they will not be able to decline the intercept. Decline the excuse me. That's why they're not going to be able to decline the flag. So as well as going to be snapped. Stepping up in the pocket is Cody, as he might keep it here. Doesn't decide to tuck. Making nice moves in the pocket, throwing it towards the middle. It's going to be caught by Lee Bunts as he trucks a man, getting towards the shot marker. Jukes a man, getting to the 39. Just being short of the 40. Now give Texas another 1st down. And the referee spotted. Looks like it's going to be at the 37 instead, so they will not get past the 40, or should I say just to the 39. So the whistle's going to be blown. So 1st and 10 for Texas, as many receivers wide open towards that middle side as he's now receiving pressure. I'm like, Cody throwing it deep towards the middle. It's going to be caught, making a catch as Lee Bunts all the way inside the 30-yard line, getting to the 21. That will give Texas another first down as making a big play there is Lee Bunce. So he's making an impact there as it looks like Cody saw him burning but underthrew it. But Lee Bunce again making another play, giving Texas some yardage. So it wasn't going to be blown. Can Texas answer? As the ball's going to be snapped, Cody rolls right, throwing it towards the right side. It's incomplete. Looks like it's another miscommunication there. So it looks like it's supposed to be a walk to the tight end. Possibly, as maybe it wasn't, as they do not have a tight end towards that right side. So it's going to be a 2nd and 10. Ball's going to be snapped. Texas having an AFK player in the backfield as Cody receives pressure. Maybe the O-line as he starts to make moves. The pocket is going to be taken down for a sack all the way back to about the, what is that, the 33-yard line. Honestly, I have no idea. I'll give him a 3rd and 22 as the ball's going to be snapped. Cody drops back. Can they convert? He's going to throw it deep towards the right side. It's going to look for DeBeyonce again. And the ball's going to be knocked out. AJ PBUing it once again. He's been stepping up on defense for USC, which gives Texas a 4th and 22. Man, my voice is hurting from this. I'm not going to lie, y'all. Excuse me for the stream being so low quality. So ball's going to be snapped by Cody. He scans the field. Dropping all the way back into, as he throws it towards the sideline. It's going to be picked off. Jumping the route is 2 active Bart, and he's going to give USC the ball at the 13-yard line. So another interception. That's 2 picks. Or 2 turnovers for USC. So that's going to set him up for a 1st and 10. Again, it's going to be at the 13. Or about just shy of it. They could call an NZI. Refs don't decide to. So the ball's going to be snapped. Rolling right is Gio as he's backed up in his end zone. Not the best position as he throws it towards the middle. Has a receiver. It's going to be caught. That's AJ Moscott getting inside the 40. He's making an impact for USC. I'll give him another 1st down. As it looks like he was just completely wide open towards the middle. Linebacker or safety just not picking him up. Sets USC up big. Getting him a gain of about, I have no idea. I'm not good at math. So what's going to be blown here? This is going to be line screen towards the right side to Hollywood as he tries to chuck him in. Doesn't work. So he picks up a gain of 6. Not much there. That's going to give him a 2nd and 4. So Texas is reacting quickly to it, but great play call there to catch him off guard. As whistles blown here. Under a minute here in the 2nd quarter. As the ball's going to be Diaz with a running back. High check. It's going to be stuffed. Let's see where they'll spot it, as it looks like he might have got over the 1st down. I mean, considering that the ball was over. That's going to give him a 3rd and 1. So he did not get the 1st down. Gio's going to keep it. It's going to be QB drop the middle. Tries to hurdle him, man. Doesn't work, but getting the 1st down is USC. So all easy there. It's going to be another 1st and 10. Texas defense not able to stop them for these past few plays as he throws it deep towards the left side. And it's going to be cleaned, apparently. So we're going to wait and see what the rest will call it here. Apparently it was cleaned. That should be AA, which AA is plus 15. And apparently Gio cleaned it, which is the quarterback for USC. Now, again, if you guys are new, if you don't know, the home team is Texas, so they have 6 right now. The away team is USC, in which they have 14. So just letting you guys know that. This is going to be a 1st and 30, which the AA by Gio brought him all the way back. Minus 15 as Gio stepping up. Maybe the last play of the quarter. Throw get deep towards the right side. It's going to be caught. Diving catch. That is Yeti getting inside the 20-yard line. Or should I say the 15? Getting down 2. But the 13, they call a timeout, and that sets them up big. So the AA doesn't matter. So just getting the timeout off with 2 seconds left on the clock, USC's in a position to score. This ball could be snapped. Last play of the half. As Gio's going to roll right. He scans the field. Finding no one as right now Texas having great defense. That could be called DBLOS. As a D-line dives in the backfield, he throws it towards the right side. Wide open is Pioneer. It's going to be caught into the end zone. Touchdown, USC. They score once again off of a turnover as they catch in a pick. Going up by 14 before the half. As they're going to try and extend the lead by a 2-point. Seeing if they could put themselves up by 16 this time. As there's a new center to snap it. May give him issues. Doesn't. As it's going to be snapped. Rolling right is Gio. Trying to see if he can step up. Throwing it towards the right side. It's going to be caught by 2 active mark. 16-point game. Texas is going to have to start thinking. As we go into halftime with USC up big. I mean, Texas in shambles. I mean, seriously. Hollywood's team, USC, doing exactly what they did to them in a Fiesta Bowl a couple of weeks ago in season 1. As we now have the countdown. So we're going to break here. 22-6 here to end the half. As USC leading huge here. We're going to go to break here. Stay on VRSN as we'll have your report shortly in about 15 seconds. And we are back here in open field as, again, we have the number 1 Texas Longhorns trailing against USC in a 16-point game here as we now will wait until the second half starts as we will have your report about right now. So I mean, talk about both of these teams coming into this game sharp. Well, not completely. They started their drive slow, in which doesn't matter. They got down the field quickly, and they scored a touchdown. Both teams answering, in which Texas got a turnover against USC as Gio just threw it under. But another turnover from Texas as Cody not connected to the receiver. I think it was a turnover on downs, but they did not decide to take a field goal. So that gave USC the ball back. So they went down the field to score a touchdown off of a crazy carom there, which they had a receiver just behind the intended receiver. Great awareness, got him a score. So Texas receives the ball back. They go down the field, getting big plays, which was Turk making most of them. But it doesn't matter as Cody would end up throwing it under, which they would get another interception. So USC will go down the field to score another touchdown, which gave them the lead. They went for two, which extended it, and that was how your first half ended. So yeah, that was your first time half first. That was your halftime report by VRS said. I mean, you all can rate me the comments if anyone's even watching this. Um, yeah. So the whistle's gonna be blown here. Texas won the toss, so they are gonna receive the ball. Let's see what changes they had to make as the ball was gonna be kicked short of the end zone. Which Turk is gonna take it out as he gets towards the sideline, getting to the 30, trucking people, trying to hurdle the men. Doesn't work, but at least gets a nice carry, sets him up in pretty decent field, or it's not field goal range, just pretty decent field position. It's just going to set him up for a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. That's going to be whistled here. Cody is going to have to be sharp here in this half. Now, this is going to be a dead play here. Texas having a legal formation of receivers. They have 3 receivers with the right side. They happen to have 4 instead. Still having issues with their receivers. Referees warned them. You have 3 on each side. Whistle's blown. If they snap it, it's going to cost them 5 yards, in which right there is going to be called your flag, as they're going to call it dead. So Texas is not having good management right now. Some of the players may left, which is probably giving them issues. As they finally get their receivers out of the game. As it's going to be called another dead play. So 2 flags is going to give them a loss of down. As it looks like here, it was too many men. I looked back at the stream, so Look back at this. I apologize. Throwing it towards the left side. Underthrowing it again. Here's Cody. It's going to be picked off by Hijacked. He sure did hijack that ball as USC gets another turnover on defense. I mean, talk about disasters here for Texas. So USC is going to have a chance to extend the lead as they receive the ball at the 46 as the ball is going to be snapped. Gio rolling right, skating the field, having no amounts of pressure, steps up in the pocket, now drops back, still stays towards that sideline, throwing it deep towards the sideline. It's going to be picked off, but out of the hands of Turk. As he did not tuck in time would set up the incompletion, so lucky there for Gio, as he would have had another pick on his resume. As the ball's 3 snaps, as Gio rolls right, he's looking deep. Never mind, he's throwing it towards the middle, incomplete. There's a receiver just jumping over the pass. Excuse me for the camera angle. I was doing something in which that's going to give USC a 3rd and 10. So 2 incompletions cause them two loss of it downs. The ball's going to be snapped as Gio rolls right. Continues to scan the field, throwing it towards the middle again. It's going to be caught by Pioneer, in which that might be hitbox. Still not called down. He's still going up on his feet to the 10, the 5, joking a man. Still up on his feet. He's going to go into the end zone. Where will the ref spot it? They're going to call an official's timeout to see if it was a hitbox. Or maybe it's a false start under review. So if the false start doesn't count, that'll give USC another touchdown. So while we're at it, let's see, I just yawned because this is mad boring. Excuse me for no game audio, by the way. I forgot to turn it on. Okay, never mind. We're not going to break. So it's a false start on USC, which brings them back. Oh shoot! Oh my god, I'm so slow. I forgot to put myself on the. Okay. I apologize for you guys literally hearing music the entire time I was commentating this game. I literally apologize for that. Oh man, that is horrible. How I literally just hear music this whole time while I was commentating. That is bad. So it looks like we're still having issues. Okay, never mind. Looks like they gave USC the touchdown. It's just we're waiting to see what the refs will do here as we're still in intermission. I'll let you guys know when things head back to normal as you'll go on break. Here it is. For now, it's going to be named. Okay. I can never go on a break. I can never go on break. I can never. You know what? No breaks. I'm not taking any breaks. I'm not taking any breaks. I'm not taking any. So it's reviewed once again. Which was called a false start on USC. So that will bring him back. Which is going to set him up. So I'm confused on what's happening here. As apparently it's a fourth down when it should. As Gio's going to be taken down for a loss. As apparently they were moved up. I guess it was a possible offsides. I have no idea who it was on. Which, excuse me for the lack of commentating here. I just don't know what's happening right now. With the game situation, as it was going to be blown, USC trying to jump him off sides doesn't succeed. As ball's going to be snapped, Gio rolling right off the snap. Only two D-line in the backfield for Texas. As Gio's going to step in the pocket, he's going to keep it here, trying to pick up a gain, which he does get over the first down marker. They're going to spot him at the 41, in which is going to give USC another first down. So they convert. Let's set them up for another 1st and 10, as I said earlier. As I mentioned earlier, they had like two D-line in the backfield, which Gio was easily able to get a carry. As he throws it towards the middle quickly, as it's going to be caught by AJ Moscott, making a move. Makes a nice cutback because he's going to be taken down inside or to the 25-yard line. It's going to give him 1st and 10. They move the chains. It's going to be blown again. Looks like AJ Moscott was open towards the middle. Linebacker for Texas, which I don't even sure if he had one. The ball's going to be thrown left side. It's going to be caught by Hijacks as he makes a move. Chucky people getting inside the 10-yard line. Let's see where they're spotted. They do spot it inside the 10, which sets them up for a 1st and goal. Texas defense not able to stop USC at all. Ball's going to be Diaz to the running back. Hijack, he's going to pick up a nice carry of 4. Just getting short of the marker about to the 3-yard line. Waiting for the ball to be read here. Or cleaned, which it does get cleaned. So the ball is going to be snapped. Dropping back is Gio as he scans the field. Texas gets a journey warning as he has two receivers wide open towards the left side. It's caught into the end zone. USC. False start doesn't matter. As they get on the board. Athletic director Cody trying to call a forfeit. In which USC domination here in this game, as the AD for Texas, Cody, chooses to forfeit here. So USC is going to get the easy win as they started off slow, but blew away towards the end of the first half and executed in at the start of the second half, third half. What? In which AD Hollywood shows who's boss once again, beating Geo once again. Excuse me what you're saying, bruh. All right. I mean, I play leagues too. Support Ole Miss, by the way. Support Ole Miss. We're a better team. I hope. Anyway, thank you for watching this broadcast. This is VRSN going away here as we now reach the end of the screen. Final score is 28-6. Total domination for USC as they will most likely move to number 1 in the rankings. Number 1, Texas, get the upset. Or number 2, USC gets the upset. So, yeah, that's it here for VRSN. Follow me on Twitch and subscribe to me on YouTube for more broadcasts. I'll be broadcasting more leagues. So if you're looking to see that, do just those things. Now, if you're looking to see more broadcasts from UCFL, just stay on my YouTube channel. That's where I'll most likely be streaming. And I'll most likely be streaming news because UCFL is so I hope you enjoyed this one. Rate my commentary in the comments if you will. And that's really it.